Okay, we are on live and I am prepared to kill this. Oh, hang on, I'm going to get... insignificant to our dancing and make it significant into our dancing. Okay, so dancing, like, I'm going to keep repeating this. I feel as though like I'm a parrot, but I'm going to keep repeating, not just to do the technique. And I'm not saying you don't have to work with your technique. You need to work with your technique, okay? You need to work with your mechanics, but that is a mode. It's the way of getting your body trained to do certain things. Once that's in your DNA, okay, it means you don't have to think about it anymore because it goes automatically. And this is why I wrote down yesterday and said again today, in 21 days, you can change your habits or start changing them, because when this, I think we're going into a new lockdown in a certain way, because the COVID is taking a lot of space all over the world. You've still got time to work on this, but be prepared for the moment that you can really get onto that dance floor and surprise everyone. Shock everyone. They can remember how you left the dance floor, and then they can see how you come back onto the dance floor and think, oh my God, what have they been doing? Well, certainly you've not been doing competitions, but if you have been working really, really hard on specific things, you can change your performance and you can become iconic in a little bit less time than what you think. Okay. Now, the same exercise I done with another group in Moscow, and this was really funny because there was a mixture of couples. There was some world champions and there was some normal kids. Excuse me 2 seconds, I need to drink. And I had 3 hours with them. And the level was so different that it was a little bit difficult trying to give the communication point. I had to go somewhere in the middle, because if I spoke only to the world champions, the younger kids would not understand. If I only speak to the younger kids, well, the world champions are going to be a little bit bored. So I had to find a way. Now, what I done with the couple, was in another school, which was WDC. Okay. And for me, WDC, WDSF is exactly the same thing. Everyone's dancers and they still have to do a good job. So I started to break up all the couples, put them into small groups, okay? And I'd done exactly the same thing. The only difference was the level was a little bit different. A lot more kids. There was at least, I would say, about 25 couples. So that was 50 people in the studio. Okay, so I broke them up, put young kids with older people, okay, and the only thing that was in the studio that I could get them to read was the IKEA catalogue. Yeah, IKEA catalogue. You can do it with anything. And I just tore out pages and I gave it to every single group. And I said to them, they have to work together to have communications, and they have to sell the product that's on the page to everyone.